Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, it's Saturday and we're going to reward ourselves for getting through the week with another quirky asset of the week. It's very usable, this one, perfect for the modern city skyline. What about the map? Well, the map is pretty damned nice. It's by a creator we've done once in the past, back in episode 629. They got themselves 10 stars, and today's map is definitely better than that. But it does have some things that need fixing. So if you don't mind fixing a map before you build on it, this is going to be perfect. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit annoying in places. But before we crack on with this slightly annoying map, could you do me a favour? Could you open the door, please? That's right, opening the door really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day, as does hitting the like button. Thank you. Today's map is Talas Lake by ThatGuyVorian. Now this does appear to be a work of fiction, although there is a real river Talas, or Talas River, in Kyrgyzstan, over there in Asia. There's your start square, looks very good, doesn't it? Just a hint of water, but that is going to be enough if there's water flow. There's your terrain heights, lots of flat buildable land in the middle of the park, that is good. And then if we go off to the resources, yeah, that's kind of workable as well. Just a hint of oil as well for those that like their oil industry. Off to the workshop, what do you need? The answer is, well, looks like nothing. There is actually a hidden one-click collection. Quick tip, if you include the map in the one-click collection, you'll end up with a button at the top of the page. Let's have a look at that one-click collection, shall we? Now, we'll be using the San Miniato 4K theme, the realistic 1.2 LUT, which is actually the recommended LUT for this map. And there's a few trees and unlimited tree mod as well. And that's about it, really. Not bad. Okay, so the map does look good. Okay, the map does. The San Miniato theme is a very nice theme when used well. And on this map, it is used well. The realistic LUT is perfectly fine. It's fairly generic, but it's perfectly fine. And we're heading up now towards our first intersection. Now, there are a few minor detailing tweaks that you can do here. First of all, rail over road. That's pretty smart. We'll have a look at that when we get to the rail in a minute. But yeah, a few minor detailing tweaks here and there. But there are one or two things that, for me, let the map down. But I'd still play it. I would still play it. First intersection looks great. Look at this. We've even got a branch off road there to start building if you really want to crack on and do that, which is down directly ahead of us there. But yes, all of this is good. The only thing I would change here, I would probably smoothen these slopes out just a little bit. The ramps there, I mean, they're still fine. They're still fine and still workable. But all the other ramps on there seem very smooth. Also, we've got the shoulder here, which is easily popped out as well, like that. Minor detailing changes, and honestly they wouldn't stop me from playing this map at all. There's a lot of good. Yeah, I'm gonna moan a lot today. I am gonna moan a lot today, and it's kind of unjustified but also justified at the same time. I honestly genuinely would download this map and play it. I would. There's just some little issues. Some of the little issues are bigger than others. But all of them very easily fixable as well, especially if you like the bulldoze key. Okay, we're going elevated now. This is kind of going to be your city centre, I would imagine. Hence the elevated highways to enable us to get underneath it and build on both sides without having to build bridges all the way, which is a nice touch. Very, very nice touch. And a nice intersection. Again, this one is very slick. You look at the ramps in a moment, they are beautiful. That's your start square kind of area. Not exactly sure how it was, so you can check the start of the video again to see how that worked. And yeah, these ramps coming down, it's single lane ramps. Look at them, they're just, I mean, I know it's a plopped intersection, but it's still got to be worked into the environment, and no pillars on the lines. The whole thing's elevated. It's really very nice indeed. And then down here we have the actual start square, and in the start square we got we got the Iceshard offices by Jerenable. Jerenable, I think we've all got a soft spot for Jerenable. They are a top creator. This one, honestly, if I saw this building in real life, I would hate it. I just would not like it. But within the game, I mean, it just shines, doesn't it? It's a lovely piece of work. Shall we do a factoid? Because factoids? I think so. Right, on this day, November the 9th in 1909, Katharine Hepburn, the American actress, was born. Her success record at the annual Academy Awards is phenomenal. She's been nominated 13 times and has won the Oscar for Best Actress 4 times. I don't think she's going to be getting a 5th anytime soon, but you never know what with modern day technology, where we can create avatars of people, and you never know, she might win a 5th. Whether that actually counts, I don't know. But anyway, the Iceshard offices by Jerenable. Oh, that is wonky. I like it, I do. Just not a real life version. I really wouldn't like that. Okay, again, ramps here are, again, they're fine. They're absolutely fine. I just think in the perfect world, we would just have them smoothed out a little bit more. There's no reason for them to actually have any feel of transition at all. Let me just quickly, and we'll just drop those a little bit. Drop those not quite so much. Drop those, oh, pick. Drop those just a little bit less. And those hardly at all. And see how that looks. Oh, we need to drop this first one just a little bit more. And again, we could do even more to this just to get it really transitioning from the highway into the elevated section without hardly any change at all. But I think that was a slight improvement, just a minor improvement. Actually, I had to take no credit. That wasn't really much better at all, was it? Anyways, now we're going to take a little trip around the lake. There's not too much to see for this next section, so I'll just remind you, we have a new channel launching very soon when we hit 10k subscribers. Well, it's launched now. It's the BonBonB 2 channel. Do check it out, link is in the description. There won't be too much on there until we actually get to 10,000. There's your next intersection, and that links right off into the fog over there. Now you may notice we've got no traffic running down this section, and that could be for one of many reasons. For example, this might not be the fastest direct route between points A and B, and I'm not entirely sure as to whether that is actually the case. But there will be things that you'll notice in a minute. You will. Next intersection here, and this one heads off into the mountains off that away, and we'll head off that way in the second half of the show because there's stuff down there I want to show you. And then if we head round this way, just keep us going around the lake. And we've got a lovely little road bridge here. So yes, BonBonB 2, slight encroaching foliage on the side there. BonBonB 2 will be where I do all the experimental stuff, all the non-Cities Skylines stuff. Do check it out. Do get subscribed now, so when things do start going up there, you will be, well, if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified of that as well. And I've got quite a few plans for over there as well, including streaming. Do want to do a bit of streaming. Now this is kind of in the fog a little bit, but I'm sorry, the Vanilla Wishbone intersection on this map, horrible. We've got encroaching foliage as well there, and up here too. Then you've got the incredibly high crossover, which is just needlessly high, which is horrible as well. And yeah, I mean, it's a perfectly nice start build location. We've got the ramps as well, which is just too steep as well for my taste. And I just, we've got encroaching foliage from the Vanilla Rock as well. Basically, lots of, I mean, location's perfectly lovely. I like that. That's good. Just a plopped Vanilla Wishbone? I don't get it. Not on a map. Like, this map deserves better than that intersection. Okay? Vorian, if you're watching this map deserves better than that intersection. These intersections are lovely, nicely plopped ones, but we have a slight problem with this one. You may notice a bit of glitching here. One of them is a bigger problem than the other. First of all, this one here, we drag that out, gets rid of the glitch. But look at this one, this is broken. That might indicate why we have no traffic going down that way. We will have to go back and check to see whether there are any other breaks in the highway down that way. Because, oh look, there's a break in the highway there. Did you see that? I just saw that. I recorded this earlier and I've only just seen the break. I don't know if that's a break in the highway or bad glitching. Hard to know without going back and checking. But I've recorded now. I cannot go back and check. Maybe you can have a look later. But that intersection could be a problem. Let's have a look at the rail. Okay, now you're going to like the rail. Mostly, this is the only time we've got encroaching foliage on this bit of line here. You may look a little bit later like we have more. Hang on a second, we've got this bridge. This bridge is lovely. Some almost encroaching foliage. I don't mind that at all because the railway people will come and clip that back. And that is a rail bridge, rail over road bridge is quite smart. Quite smart. It's not too bad at all. Yes, anywhere else it looks like we've got encroaching foliage. It's just the shadow of the trees. I didn't see anything else that was actually a problem along this line. And this line is really nice. I keep saying this line is really nice because, well, you're gonna see they should have stopped. They should have just stopped. This line is perfect. This line is absolutely doesn't really need more than one. This goes past the start square. This would be adequate, and then as a city builder you can build more lines. Or you could have this one going off the edge of the map, which it will go off the edge of the map. And then you could have through trains, which would be great. But there are some rules. This is like a realistic feeling map, isn't it? Okay, it's very flat in the middle, which is going to be good for the builder, but it still feels like a realistic map. It's not a fantasy map. So we got a nice little split in the rail here. And if we were to go straight on, shall we do straight on first of all? I think we'll do that. Don't look at the other line just yet, please. Don't look at it. Thank you. This line would then head off to the edge of the map up there. And that would be okay. That would be absolutely fine. But we branch off to the left. And for some crazy reason, we start going uphill. And trains don't do uphills very well. Not very well at all. Not without extra help. We're going to need some extra help with this map, and we'll have a look at that little bit of extra help after the intermission. Come on, Zach, let's see what you got for us today.
Are your soggy little Sims constantly getting even more soggy? Are you continuously drowning your trees and soaking your city? Then you need BonBonB's flood management tutorial. Click the information button now.
Okay, back to Talas Lake by ThatGuyVorian. We have a shipping route right in the corner of the map, which is absolutely fine. We don't want shipping in the lake because it doesn't connect really at either end. What I could do here though is just a little link around here. I don't mind this at all. I'm not even sure that it really connects that section. Does that connect? Oh, it does. It just glitched back in. The water flow, we have got, you can even tell from up here, a lot of water flow on the lake, arguably too much water flow on the lake. I'm not marking it down for arguably. Oh, come on, that would be just silly, wouldn't it? But that's definitely working for those that require water flow. The overall map looks great. I mean, look at this. We've got a huge flat build plane in the middle. We have got great tree usage as well. It doesn't feel plain, it feels well used. We've got some great mountains as well. Look at the detailing on the mountains. Look at the tree placement in the mountains as well. It feels natural. It feels like somebody has spent a lot of time and a lot of love on this map. And that's the important thing for me. This is where this map shines. It feels like the creator has spent time and has actually felt the love with this map. And the minor errors for me don't really detract from that. We've got a lovely lake in the middle, which is the lake of the name of the map, obviously. I'm loving the these coastlines of the lake. If the coastlines, lake lines, lake banks, something. We've got a couple of essential lighthouses. Aren't they lovely? I'm not sure really why we've got the essential lighthouses, but we've got them. And they are well used in this scenario. I'm just not sure that I would have used them myself on a lake map. And then we've got this, which could just be clipped a little bit deeper into the landscape, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Right, what shall we look at next? Now, we do have a second rail line over here somewhere. There it is. There, didn't camera down to the other rail. Now, this one looks like it's going to be as promising as the first one. See, and we're going to go into the mountains, and it's going to look good, okay? Like here, see? This tunnel going into the mountains looks excellent. That is good work. That is very good work. Goes through the mountain, and we are still looking at good work. Completely buying that. I mean, maybe it could have gone around the mountain, but yeah, I can deal with it for a work of fiction, a creative map like this. I can go with that. Then we've got a nice little a real river bridge type thing there, and then we go into the hills again. And this one is, for me, is even worse than the first one. The first one had a slight hill transition. This is just clambering up, taking whatever route it can up into the hills. And while it could be a lot worse in terms of steepness, this is a realistic feeling map, and this rail doesn't feel... I'm going back down the hill now. No, and loads of encroaching foliage as well. So for me, the rail is kind of lost there. Then we've got this junction here, which is fine. That connects with the edge of the map there. But we'll head down this way, because down here we have got an extra set build there. This is kind of like your docks area, because we do have shipping routes over here. And we do have the shipwreck as well, just to show you that that's where your docks go, down that way. What more have we got going on? I think we do need to check out these highways, because I'm not entirely certain. We won't be checking that that connection because I forgot to. But yeah, let me just show you. It goes all the way around, and there's no... Is that the quickest route, or is that the quickest route? I think we're getting no traffic down that highway, because partly because of the broken connection, but partly because I don't think it's actually the quickest route. The quickest route is the other way. What we've got going on down here, just making sure we don't have any issues. Oh, we've got a little bit of extra glitching. I didn't notice that on the first flyby. Let me just stretch that out. There we go, it's a little bit better. And we'll just check out that the other intersection at this end, just to be sure. But unfortunately, I didn't. I didn't go back. I should go and check and have a look. But it means loading up the map again. And for me, it's now very, very late indeed. But anyway, what do you think of this map? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We'll use it at the end of the month for the Viewers' Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. What do I think? I like it. I like it. How much do I like it? I like it a lot. I like the aesthetics a lot. I think it's a very nicely designed map. I think it looks very good indeed. I don't know if I can quite give it a 5th star. I don't know what's missing for the 5th star, but I'm not quite feeling the 5th. But it's getting a very high 4 from me. You don't get much better than this, really, do you? Detailing is excellent, minus the 1 or 2 errors and the rail. And for that, is it a 3-star or a 4-star map? I was asking myself. It feels like a 4-star map to me, so we're going low 4. Gameplay potential, I'm going the other way. Again, is it 3 or is it 4 stars because of the issues? I think it's very playable. I'd love to give it the 4th star, but then it kind of feels like it must get the seal of approval, and it can't really deserve a seal of approval. So I'm going to give it 3 for gameplay. Talas Lake by ThatGuyVorian is a very, very nice map with 1 or 2 issues. Fixable issues, and it wouldn't stop me from taking it on at all. That's really good work, Vorian. Very good work indeed. Okay, right, that's it. Well, thank you very much. You've made it to the end. Reward yourself with a pat on the back. There's an old map on the screen now if you want to go and have a little look at that one. There's a tutorial from last night on railways if you want to have a little look at that one. And I'll be back tomorrow with the Steam Weekly Chart Show if you want to have a little look at that one. That's it from me. I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome, and I'll see you very, very soon.